Hi, if you're an Aquarius born January 20th to February 18th, what can you expect for the month of September 2015? Let's tune in and find out. Wow, Aquarius, I just see this whirlwind of activity, like a lot happening around you. From, it could be anything from changing your business to changing your home to changing, but it's around change for you. So you're changing, your identity's changing, and how you are being represented out in the world is changing. So there's a big change around you. So I like that a lot. So it's really powerful changes that are happening for you. And in the month of September, we have some huge celestial changes that are happening too. We have some eclipses happening on, and Mercury goes retrograde, and Venus goes direct. So Pluto goes direct. So all these things are happening at the same time. So let's start with your relationship, and let's look and see how these events affect your committed relationship. For those of you that are in a committed relationship, okay? So I see you starting out kind of like together on the same page, and then one of you gets ahead of the other one, and there's a little frustration, kind of like having to wait around for that person, for their decisions, or the way in which they do things. But I do see that there's a time where you get caught up with each other and are on the same page again. So there may just be a little bit of like hitting and missing each other, whether you're too busy or he's too busy, or he's away and you're home. There's a little bit of disconnect early in the month. But I feel like by the end of the month, you know, you're together and, you know, moving forward in a really powerful and strong way. There's also some really nice time around September 20th for you. There may be something coming up around the 20th where it gives you an opportunity to kind of chill and have a nice time, a long leisurely week or weekend that comes up that's really nice for you. So I like that for you, that energy around the 20th and moving forward. So all in all, it feels like it's a very independent month for each of you. It feels very independent for you and your partner, but at the same time, there is a remaining connection and a camaraderie there that is consistent and persistent through the month. So that's good. Now, if you're single and you're Aquarius and you want to find love, let's see how September fares for you. Well, this is going to require some patience. And it just feels like divine timing has everything to do with this. And a little bit of when the spirit moves me. So, and I don't know if it's because you're so wrapped up in doing everything that you've got going on or but I see it happening at the end of the month, more like around the full moon lunar eclipse in Aries. And that lunar eclipses, you know, again, eclipses amplify the energy of the moon. So, or in this one, it's the moon. In the new moon, it's the sun that the energy is being amplified. But the full moon is the moon energy is being amplified of the full moon, and that particular energy for you it's for all of us is endings, right? It's an ending, and it could be an ending to you being celibate, could be an ending to you being single, it could be ending to you saying no, and you start saying yes to relationships. So, and it happens in Aries, and Aries is all about me, right? It's all about me. So it's what you want. So I finally see that what it feels like is that you're going to get what you want in the relationship that you're looking for. So it shows up around the end of the month, around September 28th. So I like that energy a lot for you guys, for those of you looking for love. Okay, so let's move into the career money for Aquarians and see what you may have going on in the month of September. Okay, so I see you writing some checks. So you may be writing checks for this new place that you may be moving to, or the new place you may be living. It may be even checks for education and or school, but it feels like some checks are going out, or all of the above, right? Which is fine, because I also feel new checks are coming in. It feels like there's a bit of replenishing going on. For some of you, it may be you may be getting some money back from a sale of a property, or for a tax situation, or rebate situation, or the sale of something. It just feels like there's some unusual money that can come back to you this month. It could even come from an inheritance or early inheritance. type of situation. So nice money coming in for you. Now, as far as your career goes, I just see it spiraling up. And as it spirals up, it broadens. You get more notoriety, more understanding, more self-confidence, and more importantly, more time to do what you need to do to get successful. So wherever, whatever's going on, if you've moved into a new office space or you've changed careers or you've changed homes, it feels like a timing issue is happening now where you can have time to devote to your passion or to your career, or just that it's quieter so you can think. Whatever it is it's working for you. There's definitely in the month of September an opportunity for you to work and to have quiet time to accomplish what you want to accomplish. So that's really good. Okay, so let's move on to your health, Aquarians. Let's check out your health. As we talk about this, I feel like on the right side of my body, some tension, especially in the back of my arm, and the top of my head. So some of you may be experiencing either phantom energy, odd things going on, or you actually have injured the back of your arm, or you just worked out your triceps really hard. But anyway, it definitely feels like this is a month of you're going to be proactive, getting in shape, and there's a little bit of a desire to put an end to your health crisis or an end to your confusion around your health. Some of you had some confusion around your health, like what makes you healthy, or how do I get this 10 pounds off and keep it off, or how do I, fix, my eyes, these different kind of things that have been sort of haunting you. You're going to, with that new moon energy on the 13th, you're going to get some new ideas, new insights. And we also have this full moon from last month, which is happening August 28th, is still going to be coming into the early part of September, which has a lot to do with creativity. So you may really, this first week of September, be really filled to the brim with creative energy. And you may also, there may also be some verbal attacks or sparks of energy around your ideas, like, oh, that's stupid, I don't like that, right? So just ignore that, whatever people are saying. It's just a free kind of flowing idea. You may have great ideas and other people may shoot them down going, that's just ridiculous, I don't want to do that. Maybe your partner. Anyway, there could be some volatility around this full moon left over in August in the first couple days of September. And around your health in particular, you could get some new insight, creative energy, or ideas around how to help you feel more comfortable in your own skin and take care of it, okay? So let's look at anything unexpected for you for the month. Some of you may have some family member or person who is like family kind of come at you during the retrograde period. You may hear about how you've disappointed them, how you've hurt them. They may have a grudge for you. They may blame you. So some of you are going, nothing new. Okay, so I'm sorry about that. But you may have to deal with that. And here's the thing. There is some accountability and responsibility in it. So there absolutely is a little bit of truth to what they're saying. So you want to listen for the truth. Okay, don't listen. They're going to be over the top with it because we have this solar eclipse energy and the lunar eclipse energy all month, and then so all that energy is going to be out there. So it may really be amplified, but don't miss out on the part that you really did step on their toes or you really did hurt them. Okay, even though they're maybe blowing it way out of proportion, don't tell them they're blowing it out of proportion. Just own it. Just own what you did, apologize, and move on. And I feel like if you do that, there's a better chance of putting a cap on it right away and having it just be over with, okay? And anything positive that's unexpected, let's look for that. Yes, okay. So some of you may be interested in buying a new car. Some of you may be buying a new car in this first week of September, which is really the best time I would recommend it, because otherwise with Mercury retrograde September 17th, through the rest of September and into October and up to October 9th, you don't want to buy anything new, anything big or expensive right? Because Mercury just kind of blocks our view and we don't see anything. It's a great time to sell stuff. It's a great time to sell your things that maybe, are a little worn or a little dated, or people are going to love it because they're not paying attention. So it's a great time to unload things that you really don't want, but you really don't want to buy anything. But I see potentially you could end up with a new deal on a new car, or new transportation, or it feels just new. It feels like a new, sudden opportunity for something. You could even be a boat, something you've been waiting for a long time, comes on the market. It's perfect at the right price in that first week of September, or all the way up to the 15th. All right. Okay, guys. Great. I like that. So, and of course, you'll have the money for it. It'll be there. So have an amazing month. And if you like my intuitive astrology, please click like and share it with your friends. And I look forward to connecting with you again next month.